Hello, everybody. Welcome to Stampin' Game Night Workshop. I'm so excited to have you here. That's my best game show hostess voice. I need some Stampin' Lips for tonight's game night. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. So congratulations for being here. I hope that you guys are excited for a fun night. I've got some awesome projects planned, and most excitedly, I cleaned off my desk tonight. Actually, today. It was a lot of work. I'm not going to lie. I had a lot of stuff on here, and it is always like a lot of work to clean my desk off. I don't know. Do you guys have that problem? Like, is it really, I don't know, my desk when I work is always just a complete disaster. And I don't know if it's because I'm creative or just messy. But it felt really good. We're kind of in the process of cleaning out and getting everything nice and neat around here. We've been cranking out a lot of stuff for a while. And so it's really been great to get clean. And thank you. You guys are so sweet. You're saying you like my colors. I put this on. It's like, I don't know, does this go? Thank you. I appreciate it. I've actually been itching to wear something that coordinates and with my earrings. They're navy blue earrings that I like. They are little dangly things, so that's fun. Anyway, so let's see. I feel weird because it's so clean on my desk. If you know what I'm saying, like, this is not normal for me. So anyway, let's see. I'm trying to think. What else do I have to tell you? And also, I don't know what I did with my iPad. Ooh, it's on my desk. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, I gotta have my iPad because it really helps. I've seen a couple of you say that you just registered, and if you have not registered and would still like to, you certainly can. I've got several packets yet. And the link to register is in the description of this video, so feel free to do that if you haven't already. And I'm just looking at my list because I probably will need numbers from a few of you. And I don't think let me check. Let me just see if I can log in from my iPad. I don't think I can actually, oh, maybe I can. We'll see if I can get into my, yeah, let's get started. I don't know what my, oh wait, maybe not. It just, log in. I don't know what my login is. Let's see. Do you guys just so hate having to log into stuff? Like, you need a login for everything. It's a lot of work to keep track of that. Let's see if that worked. Hot dang, it did. Nice. Okay, now let's see if I can get in here. That's the real question. It might not. July. Ooh, it might not show my events. Let's see here. I think it might only show emails, not my events. that figures. That's useless. What is the point? Scan coupon settings. No. Campaigns. Schedule. Drafts. Figures. Okay, well, that's fine. Huh. All right. Oh, Kimberly, or Kim, I have your numbers. Don't worry. My phone knows all my passwords too, unless for the most part. But sometimes, like when you're in the app and the app doesn't give you your password, that is no fun. So, okay. I did get, let's see. I did get Mandy's and Lori Severud. I'm not sure if that's how you say that, Lori, but I did get your numbers, and I'm just looking to see. Kim Siriana, I'll need your numbers. So if you can let me know, that would be great. And if you can just write them out here. And then I'm going to try and get on my live. That is sometimes difficult to do, believe it or not. Oops. Okay, I'm almost situated. I don't know. Are you guys ready? If you are new to game night, don't worry. I'm going to explain how everything works here in just a second. Like I said, if you would still like to register, we would love to have you. I will show you what comes in your kit and all the fabulous good stuff. Yes, April, you're good to go. No worries. And we're going to have fun tonight. That much I can tell you for sure. I've got, like I said, I really love the projects that I've created for you. They are pretty awesome. I'm just saying. I realize I'm biased, and that's okay. But I'm pretty impressed with my little self. And I think you guys are gonna like my projects too. Let's see if this will get me to the one I want. Live. Ha, here we go. Oh, it's not on here. Oh, I know how I can get there. From my Facebook group with the link I provided. Okay. Let's see. Almost there. Alrighty. Okay. Now we're good. Okay. So let me go back and check out the comments. Oh my goodness. Open in the app. A couple of reminders. Some housekeeping for y'all. Make sure that you are logged into your account in Facebook so that you can comment. If you are playing bingo, or if you want to play bingo tonight, you do need to be registered. And there is actually still time to get registered. The link to register is in the description of the video, and you are welcome to do that. C. Quincer. Can you tell me, what is your first name? I think I should know it, but I can't think. Your name is on there like C. Quincer. 9, 12, 18, 24, and 26. We've gotcha. And yes, Kim Siriana, I do need your numbers. I'm just looking for ya. If you are, if you need your numbers, we'll go through that here in just a minute. I'm giggling. And yes, if you're watching and give me the thumbs up, that would kind of rock. I really appreciate that. It helps a lot. Okay, Kim, I see you right there. 3, 5, 8, 10, and 18. 3, 5, 8, 10, and 18. Siriana. Okay, I might have spelled your name wrong on here, but that's okay. Okay, Tanya, I'm new. Do I have yours? Tanya Unicorn. I'm pretty sure you did not register under that name. So if you can tell me what your actual name is, I can tell you if you have numbers. You do need to register to play bingo with us. And here's how it works. I'm going to draw I'm going to draw numbers, and you registered with your numbers, so make sure you have them. And as we play bingo, if you have one of the numbers that I call out, you can comment B if you have one number. If you have two numbers, then you're going to comment BI, and so on and so forth until you have bingo, and then you're going to type bingo. And then whoever I see first is the winner of bingo. But don't worry, if you win bingo and you are not first, I do have consolation prizes, so make sure that you take care of that. Okay, Tanya, your last name is, yes, you are registered. Do you have your numbers, Tanya, or do you need them? Is that what you're saying? Tracy Reed, yes, I have numbers. Okay, but here's what I'm going to do. We're gonna, for all of you who need numbers, just hold on, because I want to make our first card, and then as we're getting ready to play our first game, then I will be happy to go through and read off your numbers. I'm just kind of marking a couple people who are saying they need them. Yes, Tanya, I do have yours, so you're good to go. And all right, I'm going to flip my camera around so I can show you our projects. They're pretty, or not our well, yeah, I guess we're gonna make our first card. It's time to stamp, right? I don't even have anything exciting to tell you except that my son is leaving for a few days tomorrow, and I am very excited. Just saying. Cindy, thank you. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna flip my camera, so close your eyes for just a moment. He's just very teenage boy right now, and oh, I need a break from that. I'm just saying. I know. Okay, so I'm going to show you your packet. First of all, your packet's going to have all of the good stuff in it, and and I love what's in our packets tonight. So we've got some sequins, which are some of my favorites. I love these so much. We've got some of our new Flirty Flamingo ribbon. Very nice stuff. We've got a bunch of paper. There is the gorgeous, was very short-lived. I happened to order it. This is the Expressions in Ink DSP, which is this gorgeous DSP. We're actually not using a whole lot of it because well, it's a long story, but lucky we've got it tonight. It's so cool. It's got these alcohol kind of patterns, and I'm going to give you, we're going to make a card tonight with this, but then I'm also going to show you a couple of other options for this DSP because it's just so pretty. Then I'm going to show you, or then you're also going to get my for sure favorite DSP, which is this. I took the host rewards from ordering the goodies for your packets, and I got some DSP for you from the host DSP. This is called, I think, Pattern Party. And it's gorgeous. So excited. Kathy, you can look in the description of this video, like see more, and then you'll see the link to register, and you can register. And if you do, just type out once you do what your numbers are in the comments for me, okay? Now on the back side of this DSP are all these cool black and white patterns. So pretty, pretty, pretty. And this paper is just the best. And I think you're going to love it. Okay. And then I also put a little sneak peek in here for you. Okay. And that is this. This is the bedazzling, I think, paper. So you get one little snippet of this in your packets, and this is going to be in our celebration offering that starts next month. So this is a really cool little extra bonus that you guys are getting. We're not actually using it, but I threw it in there as something kind of fun and a little extra something something for you. So I thought you might appreciate that. So yeah, so cool goodie bags. Okay, now let's also pull out the pre-cut cardstock. So this is a sheet of white for scraps for stamping and die cutting. So you'll just need that on the side. And then we're gonna start out, and actually I gotta pull my stamps out here quick. I'm so proud of myself. I have them all ready to go. So we're going to use 3 stamp sets tonight. The Art in Bloom. This is actually a bundle that comes with dies and embossing folder, a hybrid embossing folder. So I'm going to show you how to use that tonight. And then, ooh, except where did my die go? That's not good. And then we're also going to use the Sharing Sunshine stamp set, which is a really fun stamp set. I showed this during my live yesterday, just my regular Monday live. And then Sunny Sentiments. I thought, you know, that it's summer and sunny, it would probably be pretty cool, right? So those are the stamps that we're using on our projects. Next up, let's get ready to stamp. Sorry, I couldn't help it. I was gonna say let's play Bamboozled, but I did not mean that. Okay, so you've got your packets. And the first thing we're going to do is, or the first card we're going to do is a card with gray granite cardstock. So we're going to start with our half sheet. And can I just tell you guys this? My neighbor mows for at least 2, maybe 3 times for every time I mow. And by me, I of course mean that it's my husband who mows. But it's like, wow. I don't know why he mows this much. Like, what's happening here? Who can explain to me why he feels the need to mow this often? His grass is not growing that fast. I'm just saying, it's crazy. He even mowed like in I don't want to say the middle of the night because it was just nighttime, but it was like dark. And I don't know if he just wanted to try out his lights on his riding lawnmower. I don't know. It was really crazy. So anyway, I felt the need to get that out because some people mow a little more than others, I've discovered in my old age. And Rose, I see you registered, so let me quick write that down. Okay, so the cool thing is, is his name Rob? No, that is not it. Your husband mows every 3 days. Wow. Okay, so maybe this is not as unusual. We just mow like when it just seems like we should mow. I don't know. It's interesting. Okay, so we're gonna start. We're gonna start with our 4 by 5 1/4 inch piece of gray granite, which is gonna go on top of this piece, by the way. And what I want to do is this card is going to feature the Art in Bloom. And what I'm going to do is stamp one of the kind of cool backgroundy stamps that's in it. There's 2, I call them backgroundy stamps, these 2 right here, the stripy one and the dotted one. And I think they're really cute. So we're going to use those. And I'm going to ink this up with gray granite ink. Okay, and stamp it on my cardstock like so. So I'm just gonna, this kind of just fits on your card. So I'll stamp that down. And then now here's a little sneak. I'm going to flip my block around because that way it's not completely uniform. And I'll show you after I stamp this one so you can see what I'm doing. Is there's a wider one here and a skinnier one here. And then when you flip it, it doesn't look so perfectly uniform. It just makes it look nice. Okay, so we're going to stamp this 3 times on here like so. Voila. All right, and then I'm going to take and remember we have our white scrap. We're going to use that. So I'm going to set that aside for right now. And then what I'm going to do is stamp my flowers. Now I threw these on the flower stamp onto my Stamparatus, not because it's like so necessary or anything. I just wanted to not use the big giant block that it requires to stamp this. Okay, so I just have this laid out. Oh, and you know what? I need to throw my husband got me a little Debbie treat. So nice. Sorry, I gotta grab my little plate. Not plate, mat. That's what I'm trying to say. Because this is a photopolymer stamp. Okay, let's try that again. So I'm just going to place this in here. I've got my magnet. That's going to fit. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, now we're going to stamp in gray granite ink. And I'm just going to rub this like so, and voila. There we go. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is take my stamp and stamp on top of these. Ooh, I gotta clean these really quick because I was playing around with some color combos, and maybe I will. Well, okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a little test quick and see if it looks good, and then you guys can tell me. So there were 2 options. One was to do just plain old Flirty Flamingo. Okay, so I'm just gonna stamp that like that. That's gonna go over this image here in just a second. So that is the Flirty Flamingo. Or what I could do is take and ink up my stamp. I'm just picking a different ones because it's clean. And then take a little sponge dauber and add some Flirty Flamingo ink to the center of this, you know, so it's kind of got a couple colors happening. Okay, can you see that? And then I could stamp that down. So which version of this do you like? Ooh, I'm not sure that I like that. Let me clean this and try it once again. You're asking if Kelly and I have the same neighbor. No, I think Kelly's neighbor is much more mysterious. My neighbor just likes to mow. Okay. So Jan, you like the only Flirty Flamingo? I thought this was gonna look cooler than it ended up looking. I'll try it one more time. I'm using up all my scraps to do this. Yeah, I don't like that either. So, okay. We are going to just go with the Flirty Flamingo. Thank you. I thought maybe it would be all right. I'm going to go with it's not. Okay. So good call to my Flirty Flamingo only people. Now what's really awesome about this stamp is it does not line up perfectly. So some of you are going to be like, yes! And others of you are like, oh, I don't like it when it doesn't line up perfect, but it's okay. Boom, there we go. What I love about it is if it's not perfect, that's okay. Okay, now that I've done this, what I'm going to do next is take and show you how the hybrid folder works. And this is pretty cool, and we have more of these coming. There's another one coming in our holiday catalog. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to slice off this cardstock. And the reason is because it's going to emboss everything, and I need to save my cardstock. Okay. And next what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up the folder and the die and the cardstock. Okay. So to do that, what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to grab my die. Ah. Do you ever have trouble picking up dies? Okay. So first off, I'm going, or actually, I'm not going to line it up like that. I'm going to line it up in here. Okay, so I'm going to take, and on the Stampin' Up side, I'm going to line up my die, and it'll just kind of fit right in here. And then when it's in, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up. The hardest part is orienting it correctly. And by that mean, I just needed to flip mine around. I'm going to line this up so that I can see the outline of my image, and I can see that it's kind of lined up. Does that make sense? So you want to go with the outline of the stamp, not the solid color part, just the stamp outline. And you want to kind of line it all up so the lines match up. And when you've got it in your hand, you can kind of see it just sort of looks right, if you know what I mean. Okay, so I'm going to close that, and then I'm going to run this through my machine. Now to do that, I want to use my thick plate, you know, the base plate, plus plate 4, the gray plate, okay? So my thick plate must be 1, right? Yeah, so 1 and 4, okay. I'm cranking it through. It makes a little cracking noise, but otherwise it's good. By the way, Barbara, I did get your numbers, so you're good to go. Now, when you open it up, what? It not only cut, but it embossed these flowers. So they look really cool. And you appreciate it a little more when you're in person. So then, of course, you can use the die all by itself, or you can use the folder all by itself, or you can use them together. So that's what's really pretty cool about this. And then, of course, the folder embosses all this other business around the edges. So all fun stuff. Okay, so let's get back to our card. Okay, so the other thing, sorry, we need 2 more things to be die cut while we're at this. We need some leaves out of our white cardstock and our label out of our white cardstock. So we're just cutting that from scraps. So I'll go ahead and run my cardstock through for that. Now this time, this time I'm not using my folder. I'm just going to use, you know, my regular cutting sandwich for dies. Okay, so in your packets, or in your dies, you've got this cute little kind of ticket label. And then you've also got the double leaves. Okay. So here are all of our pieces. So I love these leaves because they're just kind of fun looking. You know, they're a little different, which is fun. Now there are also stamps that stamp leaves and then dies that cut them out. These are just the kind of intricate dies. And I did them in just plain white, no color. Okay, so now what I want to do is arrange my leaves on my card here. And the leaves are kind of funky shaped, but that's, or not the leaves, the stamps, or the flowers, goodness gracious, I can't even say it. So they're kind of funky, but I think that kind of lends to the fun of this one. And then I'm going to put, so I like to kind of get everything arranged on here the way I want it. Okay, like so. And then I'll put my leaves up there. And then we're going to add some ribbon. I've got a roll of ribbon that's open, so I'm going to pull mine out and use that. But we're going to add a little bit of ribbon to this going across, and it's going to add a nice little touch. Okay. And you know what? I meant to do 4. It's like, this doesn't look quite right. I need 4 borders, so we'll do that before. Okay, so there we go. Now I'm going to tie my ribbon around. And this is one of those ones where I'm going to tie kind of a long tail, and then the tail's going to kind of stick out. So I'm not tying a bow, I'm just going to tie a knot, and then the tails will stick out from the flowers, and that will look kind of cool. Okay, so we've got that. Now that's a little over the top long, but it'll work. Okay. Now, a couple questions I saw come through. Someone was asking, does this damage your folder? And the answer to that is no. You can see it does. I mean, you can see a little cut line in here, but because of the way the folder is designed, it's not going to affect the performance of the folder. So it doesn't really do much, and it still works just fine. So that's pretty cool. Okay, next, let's get these back on here and arrange them all nice the way we wanted them. And then, as I mentioned, the ends will just kind of stick out from here, and we're gonna trim that down a little bit. So, ooh, I'm gonna cut that one a little shorter than I wanted. Oh well, we can scooch it over a little bit too. Okay, so I'm gonna pop up a couple of these. By the way, this is the kind of putsy card for tonight. I'm going to pop up a couple of my flowers, and then I'm also going to have a couple just adhered to my card. So I think this one I'll pop up like so, and this one I'm going to pop up. Now it's really cool, by the way, when you do die cut these, I think this side is really pretty just as much as that side. So kind of fun. Okay, so there we go. And this is the one I'm going to adhere directly to my card. So for that, I'll take some seal and just put some down on here. Like so. Okay. Then we've got our leaves, which are kind of funky, which I love. I always have to look at them a little bit to figure out which way they go. And then I'm going to tuck these in like so. Oops. Oh. Oh my goodness, that's my pen, not my poking device. Okay, and then I'm just gonna lift that up and tuck this again in there, like so. Okay, everything's adhered. Yay! Okay, now we are going to, we need to stamp our sentiment. And for that, I'm going to use my Flirty Flamingo ink because it's just so dang cute. And our stamp set comes with several different sentiments. So I'm going to take, I'm going to take and ink this up. Anna just asked a great question. She said, why do I sometimes put my seal on the card and sometimes I put it on the thing I'm sticking down? So you might have noticed I put seal on the gray granite layer versus on the flower. And the reason is I don't want to smush my embossing on the flower. I want to still be able to see that. So that's actually the reason. Okay. So then I'm just going to add this over the top, and I'm actually going to attach this with a couple of glue dots because they will stick to my already popped up flowers like that. Okay, and then you can see my ribbon sticks out, and if you're into this, you can kind of fray it a little bit. Some people like that look and some people don't, so it's kind of whatever you're up to, or you're into. Up to, into, whatever. Okay, so that looks good. I'm going to close this up because we're done with it. Then we're going to adhere this to our card, and then, of course, we're going to embellish. So now, because this is bumpy, as in there's stuff all over the place, I did the adhesive on my card base, keeping in mind what is going to be covered up and what is not. Okay, so, oh, so pretty, isn't it? Just gorgeous. Okay, next, I'm going to take my sequins, and I got some of these open too. Okay, I'm going to add some sequins, and these are kind of, so there's like yellowy sequins, there's orangey, so there's like, these ones are kind of yellowy, these ones are kind of orangey pinky, these are darker pink, and then there's aqua colored ones. Here's aqua colored ones. So I'm going to use the ones that are sort of orangey because I figured they're kind of going to go with my Flirty Flamingo. So I'm going to just, pop a couple of these up and place them on here like so. And I love the look. They just add a little iridescent-y touch. Now you could also place them in the center of your flowers if you want, but I kind of liked them off the side. So these are just such pretty colors. So I hope you guys love this card because I love how it turned out. It's even better than my original idea. I did change it just a little bit. So this is really fun. And of course, you could do this in just about any color combination. So you could do blues, aqua, like Pool Party, Coastal Cabana, purples, yellows. Just about any color would look great with gray granite because it's such a nice neutral. I chose Flirty Flamingo because it goes with our pretty Flirty Flamingo ribbon. So anyway, that is how I picked that. So I hope you like it. Now we finished our first card, so you know what that means. It's time to play bingo. So a couple words. If you need your numbers, we're going to go through those in just a second. If you've never played bingo with us, please know that the name of the game is Patience. We are going to have a great time, but just be patient with the whole process. And of course, everybody who plays tonight is a winner because you get these awesome make and takes and all the fun goodies that come with them. And they will get mailed out to you tomorrow. Well, technically they'll go out Thursday, but we'll pack them up tomorrow for you and get them out the door really quick so you can enjoy these fabulous projects. Okay, let me grab my bingo numbers. I've got my jar of bingo numbers in here, and I am excited. So just a reminder, if you need your numbers, let me know. I am going to call off a couple people who asked for them. Oh, Peggy, it looks like you just registered. We'll get your, thank you. We'll get your numbers written down here. Where'd my pen go? Okay, so she had 4, 5, 21, 27, and 30. Barbara, I did get Barbara's. Thank you, Holly. And then I noted Karen Driscoll asked for her numbers. So Karen, I'm just going to pull out a little paper here. Your numbers are 1, 4, 11, 15, and 18. And then I also saw Tracy Reed was asking for her numbers. Tracy, your numbers are 4, 7, 11, 17, and 25. And Barbara Paulzalowski, gosh, Barbara, I wish I knew how to spell your name correctly. Your numbers are 3, 5, 9, 18, and 23. And I think that was everybody who asked. If you need your number, quick ask. Otherwise, we're going to play bingo. Yay. Okay. So here we go. Again, if you have one of the numbers I draw, then you're going to comment B. If you have 2, you'll comment BI, all the way up till we get to bingo. Remember, if you have bingo, and somebody also called bingo, please still comment, because we want, I have, what do you call it? Consolation prizes. And the winner of bingo is the first person that I see and verify. So everybody, are you ready? Here we go. Our first number is 10. Look at, it's baby shark. Do 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 baby shark. Do 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 baby shark. Do 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 baby shark. Sorry, couldn't help it. Palczewski. Palczewski, that's not that hard, Barbara. Am I saying that right? I hope so. Awesome, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, next up is number 9. And we're gonna go quick, these first few numbers. Number 11. Next up, 3. Palczewski, Palczewski, Palczewski. I'm going to keep saying it. Palczewski. Oh, you're welcome, Wendy. Oh, Shauna's already got BIN. Oh my gosh, things are happening already. Our next number is, oops, I just dropped it. 1. Oops, sideways. There we go. Palczewski. Now I feel so awesome because I know. And also, I want to give a shout out. I think Madonna, are you with your mom tonight? So a shout out to Madonna's mom. She told Madonna she should play this time. So, hello, Madonna's mom. We're glad you're here tonight, my dear. Okay, guys, are you ready? The next number is 17. Shake up the numbers. I am. Every time I stick my hand in here, I'm doing that. Oh, look, our next number is 13. It fell out. It's meant to be. I shake them up. Don't you worry. Okay. Our next number is... Oh, all these BINs. It's so exciting. Number 4. Ooh, Sherry has BING. Sheila's got BIN. Diana said, shake it, baby. Don't you worry, Diana, I am. And don't forget, or don't let me forget, I have a shake it story for you. I'll tell it while I'm making my next card. Okay, I can't get off on a tangent now. I mean, we're in the middle of bingo. All right, number 18. It's a cute little paper pumpkin box. Ooh, Karen's got B-I-N-G. So exciting. She didn't even have her numbers, and now she's got B-I-N-G. So does Marjorie. Okay, here we go. Ready? Number 2. 2. That reminds me of another story, but I won't tell that one either. Cynthia has Zippo. We're playing bingo, Cynthia, not Zippo. Okay, guys, here we go. Our next number is, I just dropped it. Hold on. I hate when that happens. Okay, it's 21. 21. Ooh, Crystal's got B-I-N-G. Do I see a B-I-N-G-O? I might just see one. Let's take a look. It looks like Carol has a bingo. Let's check. Okay, Miss Carol. What do we have? I got to get my little paper because I feel like my old eyes are getting older by the day. Okay, she's got 11, 4, 21, 2, and 10. Yay! Congratulations. Miss Carol, does anyone else have a bingo? I'm giggling. You guys have the funniest comments. It makes me happy every time. Okay. Now, Carol, this is really tough. Now, do you want the $150 shopping spree, or do you just want the $100 shopping spree? You let me know, because those are your choices for tonight. I know it's tricky, but you let me know. I'm just going to write your name down here. Game 1. Okay. Oh, she's going to go with the 150. Good choice. Good for you, Miss Carol. And I didn't see any other bingos pop up, but don't forget, I do have consolation prizes. So you, if you have a bingo, don't hesitate to let me know when we're playing. If somebody's already commented bingo. The other thing that sometimes happens, we do occasionally get a premature bingoer. So just be aware of that. We don't want anybody to miss out on anything awesome. Okay, we're going to make our next card here, which is another cute one. And one of the things that I love about this folder is kind of the versatility. So we're going to do 2 things with this folder this next time, or this next round. First of all, we're going to delve into our DSP pack. And again, we've got all these beautiful patterns, and I'm going to pull out this one right here. And then I'm also going to pull out this one right here. Okay, so the back side. And I'm actually going to use this on 2 sides, and I'll explain what I mean by that in just a second. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to take this and I'm going to emboss it just with my folder all by itself. Okay, and I just want the pretty pattern on my cardstock because it is a really pretty pattern. So I'll just line this up kind of centered on our card, you know, nothing critical as far as position wise, but I'm going to run it through. Again, that's just the one. Okay. Just the one, plate 1 and plate 4 to get this. Okay, looking good. I'm going to set that aside, and then we're going to stamp our flowers in black ink on this polka dotted paper. Okay, so for that, I'm going to pull my Stamparatus back out, and I'm going to remember that if I line this up on the 3, because that's just how I had mine set up, that will be a good position. Now this time, rather than stamping it in our basic, or our gray granite, pardon me, I'm going to stamp it in, I'm going to stamp it in my black memento. You could probably stamp it in Stays On if you wanted, but I think black memento will work just fine. Oh my gosh, they're mowing again. Seriously, what is the deal? Okay, so I'm just going to, Cynthia's asking, how do I come up with all these great ideas? Well, thank you. First of all, stamping's like riding a bike. The more you do it, the easier it is. Right? I'd say you never forget, but that's a lie. It's not a lie. It's just, I've been doing this for a long time, and I really believe that the more you stamp, the easier it comes to you. I really do believe that. Now I'm just going to cut this out of my cardstock relatively close. Now I also have the other side of this. Okay, and for that, I'm going to stamp in my Granny Apple Green a couple of the leaves. Okay, so I've got this big leaf right here, and then I also have these 2 smaller leaves. Now I'm going to stamp these 2 times. Okay, like so. And then what I'm going to do is take my dies and die cut all of these fabulous things. I'm going to do both the, let's see, and this. And then I'm also going to take this and I'm going to die cut, okay, well actually this, and I'm going to die cut these little flower centers. So yeah, like that. Okay, so let me run this through quick. Actually, I'm going to do this first because my machine is set up for this. So once again, we're going to do the hybrid action. We're going to position, I like to call it the top of the folder, but it's the side with the Stampin' Up. So I've positioned my die in here, and it just kind of locks into place. You want to make sure it's not wiggling around. It's kind of set in the right spot. You'll feel it. Then I'm just going to put my cardstock that I've stamped in here. And you don't have to stamp this, by the way. You can certainly use this without stamping the images. And then what you're going to do is work to line them up so that the outlines are kind of lining up with the ridges of the folder. And when, like I said, it's kind of, you got to see it to believe it. Maybe not believe it, but it's not too hard. Okay, so then I'm going to run this through my machine. Okay, then we've got more embossed, stamped flowers. Perfect. Okay, I'm also going to run, my dies through here really quick. And just to make this easier, I'm going to take this pattern, by the way. We'll do that. And then we're going to line these up. Now, I think it's easiest to take a Post-it note and kind of ensure that these are in place. Yeah, that was right. Okay, to hold them in place, since I've got a few here, so I can, I reuse my Post-its, by the way. I don't know if you knew this, but Post-its are a staple of stamping. You need them in your stamping supplies. And personally, I like 3 different sizes of Post-its. I like these little ones for die cutting. And then I like the medium-sized ones for sometimes die cutting, sometimes punching, you know, like on the bigger die cuts. And then I like the larger ones, and I just undid that. I like the larger ones for masking and different things. Okay, so let me line that back up. Maybe we're gonna have to go through twice because these are too close. But I'm gonna just run this through my machine really quick and I'll be back. Don't worry, we're going to talk about the story. I haven't forgotten. Okay. So there are those, these, and last but not least, we'll do this and we'll be good to go. Now, to tell you my story, when Ella was really little, like 2, her godparents used to teach her funny stuff. You know, like when you're little and you're learning like your body parts, you know, like they would teach her armpit and what else? Can't remember. They used to teach her like funny body parts. And then one time they taught her how to shake it, and to shake it, it's of course because you guys kept saying shake it, the numbers, this is what made me think of it. So to shake it, you bend over and shake your booty. You can see I'm wiggling, and I am actually shaking my butt in my chair in case you were curious. But it was the funniest thing. So she comes home from her godparents' house and she learned how to shake it, which I thought was kind of hilarious. Okay, so let's go ahead and put our card together. We've got all our pieces now. So I'm going to fold my card base in half. This is a thick white card base. And then I'm also going to stamp a sentiment at the bottom here, just so we're all on the same page. I'm also going to take and arrange, oh, actually, I need my embossed piece. So we've got this piece that's embossed, and I'm just going to position it on my card near the top here. Okay, and then I'm going to teach you something really important. This is a skill you really are going to be glad you know, because it will serve you in the future, I promise. And that is, how do you make a stealth hole in a card? Okay, it sounds dirty, but it's not. So what I'm going to do is take and cut on the spine of my card. I've kind of flipped my card around here, and I'm going to cut just right here in the spine of my card a little notch. Okay, and that creates a stealth hole in my card, and I can feed my ribbon through and tie it on like that. How cool is that? Okay, so let me grab my ribbon just as soon as I figure out what I did with it. Sneaky over here. And now let me explain why I did this, because it's kind of funny. First off, the easiest way to deal with this would be to cut your cardstock the long way, you know, in half instead of the short way. But the problem with that is 2 things. One, we have to then score and fold your card when we sort our cardstock for game night. And that sorting cardstock is kind of a labor-intensive process. And it is so much easier to just put a normal half sheet. And I say normal because I mean like this is like a normal half sheet, meaning it's cut the, 5.5-inch mark. So it takes us a lot less effort to cut your cardstock this way, and pack your packets. The other thing is that I don't know about you guys, but I keep half sheets, the normal half sheets. I keep saying normal. I'll show you what I mean in just a second. I keep normal half sheets in, pre-cut and ready to go all the time in my stash. I'll even show you my stash. I've kind of made a mess of my table. I will show you a picture of my table because can I just say, if I had never seen so much table as I have today on my desk. So that was kind of exciting for me. And normally my table is really, really messy. Okay, so I tied this gorgeous bow on here. Now, if you feel your bow impaired, that's okay. Don't feel like you're less of a stamper. You're not. Feel free to tie a knot. That's just fine. I'm also going to take and I'm going to make my bow bow down to my will. And I can do that by simply putting a glue dot under here, and now it won't move. Okay, so there you go. Isn't that just clever? Now this is almost pretty just by itself, right? But what I was going to show you is I have lots of half sheets like this, just cut and ready to go. In fact, I'm gonna tilt my camera. You'll see kind of a mess. Well, out here, I'm just gonna take it off. Close your eyes for a sec. I just did that. But here we are over here. Note my hairspray ready to go. Those are my half sheets of cardstock. Look at how nice and neat it is over here because I just cleaned it. So I've got brights, subtles, regals, neutrals, both sets of in colors, and then thick white, thick black, and ivory. Thick ivory, thick white, and black. So that's how I store my cardstock. Then, okay, we're going to go over here. And then this is something I worked on today. This is a drawer, sorry. And I'm putting all my pre-cut cardstock panels in here by size. And I need to cut more, but I've got, do you guys think this is enough? 4 by 5.25-inch pieces of white. I don't know. I might need some more. It's a good 3-4-inch stack. But I go through lots of cardstock, and so it's really nice having these pre-cut pieces in here. And everybody needs a wind-up toy. This is kind of a scary looking one in their their drawer. So anyway, this is something I was working on today. Yeah, it should get me through the week, I think. It'll be okay. So anyway, that is my drawer. Okay, close your eyes while I put this back into my mount. There you go. Okay, so yeah, I like to have lots of pre-cut cardstock on hand for stamping faster. Okay, so here we go. Back to our card, back to our regularly scheduled programming. We've got our 3 beautiful flowers. So just like before, we're going to kind of arrange them on here, and they don't have to be really in any kind of special order. We're just going to kind of stick them on here however we want. And I'll put a dimensional under each of them. You know what, Holly, I don't have the time to be that organized, but sometimes you just have to. Like, I have about 50 emails sitting in my inbox that I ignored today for the most part. I answered a few of them, but not all of them. But I just desperately needed to clean and organize because I've got a lot of swaps that I have coming up for the holiday catalog that I need to work on. And I needed to get myself kind of in order so that I could be more productive. And I was to the point where it was starting to bother me. And I don't really get bothered by my lack of tidiness all that often, but it was starting to bother me. Okay, so now I've kind of arranged my little flowers right here. Of course, we're going to add in our beautiful die cut leaves that we stamped on that printed paper. And I love that this gives us kind of a little bit of color pop with these black and white flowers. Okay. And then I like curling, you know, I like to add a little bit of dimension in here. So we'll tuck that in under there. And then what I'm going to do is, remember we cut these 3. So let's take and glue dot these on here as well. I like to use my take your pick tool. And so I don't know if these go to a certain one or not, but we're just going to add that little pop of pink from our DSP. You could also add the color maybe with taking your sponge dauber and just sponging some color in the center of these, but I kind of liked adding these little die cut flowers. We're actually going to do both. We're going to add the die cut flowers and a little bit of our sequins on here. So I'm just going to throw a small sequin in the center of each of these. And then we've got a really fun card, okay? But the last thing we're going to do is add our sentiment. And again, I'm going to pull another one from this stamp set, and I love this one. It's so awesome. It is the Thanks for Making Me Happy. Okay, Diana asked, does everyone get this folder in their packet? No. The folder only comes, you mean this embossing folder? The folder comes if you get the bundle. So, yeah. If you added the bundle to your registration, yes, it does come with it. Otherwise, you can order the bundle and it comes with it. Okay, so then I added Thanks for Making Me Happy, stamped in Flirty Flamingo ink on there at the bottom. Kelly's asking what folder it is. This folder is part of the Art in Bloom bundle. You get the stamp set, the folder, and the dies. Okay? All right. So that is our second card. All righty. Well, I would love to give you a folder, but I'd probably need to charge a lot more for game night if I included a $61 bundle with tax and shipping. Just saying. Okay. Next up, it's time to play bingo. So get your numbers out. I'm just tucking a couple things away here. And away we go. We've got mixing of the numbers happening. We've got our next game. So first number is 21, then 4, then 2. Seriously, I am mixing the numbers. There we go. 30. Lucky 13. Okay, now I'm going to slow down a little. Give you a chance to catch up. Yes, you can also get the bundle with your winnings for sure. All right, I see lots of B's and BI's. Ooh, Sherry's even got a BIN. Carol has BIN. Oh my gosh. 25 is our next number. Woohoo! All right. 20. It's time to play bingo. That's my my game show host voice. I've learned everything I need to learn about game show hosting from Joey Tribbiani of Friends. If there are any Friends fans out there, you know what I'm talking about. He played, or he was auditioning to play Let's Play Bamboozled. It's one of my favorite episodes. Okay, next number is 8. I love that episode of Friends. So much fun. Okay. What is the number between 2 and 13? It's a 30. I know it doesn't look very good, but it's a 30. I know. Who doesn't love Joey? He's so cute. Is that a 13? Your screen is blurry. Yes, it's a 13. If your screen is blurry, it might be because you have the weird setting. So there's like a little gear, and if you click on that and change the number, that might help. Okay, our next number is 16. Okay, I see BINs. I see BIs and Bs. Are you ready for our next number? It is 15. Ooh, Sheila's got BING. Mary's got BING. Whew, so exciting. Oops, I just blew the numbers. Oh my gosh, sorry about that. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. The next number is 26. I see lots of BINs. Jill has BING. Connie has BING. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. All right, are we ready for another number? Here we go. The next number is 28. 28 would be great. I feel like it is pretty great because I see a bunch of you commenting. So awesome. Okay, more numbers. Here we go. Number 22. I feel like we're getting a lot of new numbers. I shook them up, you guys. You told me to. I did. Ooh, Trish has BING. Nancy has BING. So awesome. Here comes our next number. Are you ready? Oops, I dropped it. 12. Yeah. Shirley's asking how many are playing tonight. I'm not positive. I think in the vicinity of 100. So we've got fewer than normal because of, summer and the world is opening back up and all that. So about 100, I think. Are you ready for another number, guys? Here we go. Here we go. 24. Do we have any winners? I'm gonna move all the numbers up because we're gonna have to do a 4th row here. That doesn't happen too often. Ooh, Katie's got a BING. Audrey's got a BING. Branda's asking how to fix the lag. You can refresh. I would wait till the game is over. Everybody's going to have a lag. It's just kind of how the interwebs work. So don't worry too much about it. I see a little bit of lag just from my phone to my iPad. So it's just, it is what it is. Okay, here comes our next number, 17. Ooh, I see even more BINGs. Oh my gosh. Here we go. I'm pulling another number, you guys. Are you ready? Da, da, da. 14. Ooh, I think I see a winner. Anybody else? I see Kim. Let's take a look. Got to get my number sheet. And Kim, she was a last minute entry too. Okay, she has 12, 13, 14, 15, and 25. She did it. And I remember writing those numbers down and going, wow, 12, 13, 14, 15, 25. I don't know. I don't think she's ever going to win with those numbers. She did. Oh my gosh. How exciting. Okay. Anybody else? I know, right? Somebody does need to have it. I don't think I saw any other bingos. Just checking. So congratulations to you. Oh, it's your kid's birthday. That's fun. So Kim Bradshaw, you are game 2 winner. So, by the way, all the winners do need to email me in order to collect their winnings. They can just email me what they would like to spend their shopping spree on. They get $100 in products. If they go over the amount, you can just pay the difference. That's just fine. If your total is 150 or more, you get Stampin' rewards and all that good stuff. So that's totally cool. And we are playing 4 games of bingo, Trish. And then I'm also, or I'm sorry, it was Jan who asked that. And then I'm also going to draw for our mystery stamping winner. Okay, here is our next card. This one's kind of a quick and easy one, which I love. We are going to start with a polished pink card base. And then I've got a label. This is from the Tasteful Labels die cut, or set of dies that we have cut for you in black. And what we're going to do with this is go ahead and stamp it and emboss it in white. I was just grabbing my powder. I think I mentioned this yesterday during my live. I've really been into stamping on black and then heat embossing it with white. Now, if you don't have white ink, you can, if you don't have white ink, you can just, or I'm sorry, if you don't have white embossing powder, you can just stamp it in white ink. So, oh my gosh, Kim didn't even know. Yes, you get $100 shopping spree, Kim. Very exciting. So you can just email me what you would like with your winnings. And I ask that you let me know by Friday, because who wants to wait, right? Okay, so I'm going to take, oh, and I'm taking my sunny sentiments. I'm going to use this one. I thought you could use some sunny thoughts today. I love that. So fun. Okay, so I'm going to stamp this on my label like so. And then we're going to heat set it with our embossing powder. And I put my embossing powder in this little snappy container thing. I got it at the Container Store, but I've seen them on like Amazon. So that's cool. And then I got to show you this little trick because it's pretty awesome, to be honest. I'm going to take the tacky end of my Take Your Pick tool, and this is kind of gross, so we're just going to scrape off what was there. Okay. And then, I love this. See that little fleck of embossing powder right there? We got rid of it. What? Okay, so I can kind of get, this will pick up those pesky little flecks of embossing powder that sometimes get in the way. So I just love that trick. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so next, let's heat this baby up. And I know I'm living dangerously because I've got my embossing powder open right underneath me. And I know I'm stamping with faith. I know it's going to be okay. Does embossing powder get old? Yeah, it does. I think a lot of it depends on the climate you live in. I live in the Midwest where it's very humid, and sometimes it can clump together. And so, speaking from experience, embossing powder is probably not meant to be viable for like many, many years. Just because it's, especially the metallics, I think can break down and not come out as normal as they should. So yeah, it isn't heating up solid. Yeah, I would say that's probably, it is. I don't know how old yours is, but it could be. Yeah. Okay. So the next thing we need is some printed paper for this one. So for this, we're going to dive into our gorgeousness paper. Now you can really use whatever pattern you'd want or you would prefer on this. So you could use this pattern because it'll match. I probably wouldn't use this one just because it won't really go. You could use this one. That's one we're going to do. Then we have this one. Oh, and then this one and this one. So you choose. But I'm going to take this piece. And what I love about this piece is that it's kind of got this blank area in the middle. It's got the design on the top and the bottom. So very cool. And yes, this DSP is really popular. It's, of course, one of the ones that's featured on the cover of the catalog. So it's really awesome. Now we're going to cut this to 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm looking at my pattern and I see it's a little bit thicker at the bottom. And by thicker, I just mean the design is a little thicker on this side than this side. Like it's wider here and a little narrower here. So what I'm going to do is just cut this end off. But I'm going to save this piece because we're going to use this. Okay. So hold on to that. So now here's my pattern. Okay. Now I'm laughing because somebody just said they have 20-year-old embossing powder. Yeah, I get that. I've got some myself that's 20 years old. It's okay. Now I'm gonna cut one more piece of this just cause, and same size. I'm gonna show you another card with this, just exceptionally simple, but I thought it was worth showing. Okay. So right here, I did this pattern, and then this is the other side of that piece. I'm going to hold on to that. Okay. Now back to our card. So we have our, everything's kind of encroaching on my space here. I've got my polished pink card base. That's, of course, the color that coordinates with these papers. Then I'm going to adhere this piece just onto my card base. There's my adhesive. Like so. Very, very simple, but just, oh, it's just so pretty with that gold on there, you know? Okay, then I've got my, my label here, which of course will pop up onto this card. And last but not least, well, almost last, not quite. We'll just put that on there like so. We're going to add some of our sequins because we can. And I'm just going to put a couple on like that. And we're good to go. Okay, so cute. All right. Now, I'm going to show you an alternative. Now, this is not one of the cards in your kit, but it's just a crazy simple card that you can create on your own with the leftovers in your kit. I had the paper for it sitting here. Okay. And I'm going to use some shaded spruce cardstock, which is not a color I use very often outside of the holidays, but it's going to look really nice with this. Okay. And so I've just got this piece. Remember, I cut that piece, and it's going to fit on here like that. And then I'm going to take my shaded spruce ink pad. Okay. And I'm just going to take one of my sentiments here. This says, thank you. Actually, I'm going to put this on an oblong block. Thank you for all the little things you do. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So I'm just going to stamp this on here like so. Nothing fancy. And then I'm going to adhere it to this card. That's all there is to this. It's really simple, but it kind of packs a nice little punch because of the DSP. Okay, it's so gorgeous. So that's just an alternative. But wait, we got to finish this card up. I get so excited, you know. All right, so remember we cut this little strip. So we're going to take that strip and adhere it to the inside of our card like this. And it will fit on there nicely, and then we'll put that on the inside. And you can add something to the inside of this if you want. Okay, so we've got thought you could use some sunny thoughts. And you know what? A happy hello to you is kind of cute. We could use that. Why not? So I'm just going to stamp that in some polished pink ink for the inside of my card. I was really hoping this was a clean stamp, and I think it is. So that goes on the inside from our same Sunny Sentiment stamp set. So there we go. That's all there is to this. And then, of course, we've got just a very simple, basic alternative for you that I just thought you'd like, because this is really just, this paper is so stunning. So there you go. Okay. And again, you can use whatever pattern you want on here. It's up to you. All right. So that means it is time to play another game of bingo. Okay. So here we go. We're going to click off these first several numbers. Note mixing of the numbers, just so there's no questions. Okay, ready? Here we go. 16 is our first number. Number 10. Baby shark do 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 do. Baby shark do 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 do. Baby shark do 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 do. Baby shark. I can't help myself. I don't know about you. 24. I just have to. Whenever you say that, you just have to sing the whole thing. Okay, I know I'm really kind of evil, aren't I? All right. 11. All right, our next number is 12, like in a row. How about that? I'm picking up. Everything's getting messy. Gotta straighten things back up. Okay, 2. 13. 23. Lots of B's. Can I repeat the numbers? Yes. I don't know why your numbers are blurry. They shouldn't be. You're probably watching this at the wrong resolution. And for that, I would switch it. But the numbers are 16, 10, 24, 11, 12, 2, 13, 23, and 22. Ooh, Jan's got B-I-N-G. Awesome, awesome. Are you ready for the next number? It is 18. I was literally almost going to draw another number, even though it was in my hand. Like, how funny is that? Okay, next up, 29. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. 7. Are you ready? Here comes our next number. 17! Woohoo! Lisa's got B-I-N-G. Karen finally has a B. Terry, or actually Beth Ann has B-I-N-G. That makes me giggle. I just saw Terry and Beth Ann Halverson. Beth Ann. I'm pretty sure that's who's playing tonight. But a shout out if Terry's in the background listening. I watch out. We'll have to find out who that is if they win. That's kind of funny. I always giggle when you guys have different names on your thing. Anna's got B-I-N-G. Are you ready? Here comes our next number. 14. I'm just waiting for one of you guys to just win it all. Ooh, Linda's got B-I-N-G. Peggy wants a prize for having no numbers. Peggy. I can't do that. That's just not how this works. That would be really hard, actually. Okay, are you ready? 27. I'm really excited because when we're done, I'm going to have my little Debbie treat. We've got 2 cards left, and they're super cute, by the way. Kind of my faves. Not that they aren't all my faves, because let's be honest, they pretty much are. But I really like the last 2 a lot. Okay, are you ready for another number? Here we go. 20. And we're moving them up. Tina needs a drink. Oh my gosh, is bingo that much? Is it too much, Tina? Glenda's got B-I-N-G. Okay, here we go. 15. Do I have crumble cookie in my area? No, I do not. Ooh, I think I see a winner. Okay. Miss Jan, and I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is Jan's first night playing. So she has 2, 10, baby shark, 15, 22, and 24. She's a winner. That is awesome. Peggy is saying consolation prize. Like, as in, Peggy, you have a bingo, or you just want a consolation prize? I'm just saying. Okay. So, Jan, you can email me your $100 shopping spree. Congratulations. Jan Jensen. Okay, no, was there any, I saw somebody write consolation prize. Did that mean there was another bingo? I just want to make sure that I get it. I'm giggling because Barbara needs to get a new family so she can win because her birthdays don't work. Were there any other bingos? I just want to make sure. I saw Jan, but I didn't see any others. And somebody said consolation prize. So I just want to make sure. Okay. Okay. Well, congratulations, Jan. I hope you join us again. All right. So let's make another fabulous card. And then after this card, we'll also do our drawing for mystery stamping. Okay, so this next card is just ridiculously cute. I gotta put it out there for you so you know. I mean, I need you to mentally prepare for this. Okay, so we've got a Daffodil Delight card base, which is just like the happiest color, first of all. And we're going to give that a good crease with our bone folder. Does it also just crack you up that I never used to use a bone folder, and now I can't even imagine not using a bone folder on my cards? I'm just saying. Okay. Next, I've got a layer of Flirty Flamingo, which you can see is missing the center, and there's a good reason for that. We're going to use it on the next card. And then a layer of white, and this is going to go right over that Flirty Flamingo with a skinny little strip, like so. And then you can't tell that there's a hole in the middle. No one will know. It's fine. And then you've got 2 circles, a Daffodil Delight and a white. So we're going to stamp with our Sending Sunshine stamp set, which is just like the happiest set ever. I mean, hello. And I bet you some of you were sitting in the catalog looking at that going, I don't know, that's all right. You are for sure going to want it after this. I'm just putting it out there so you understand what's about to happen to you. Okay, so I'm going to take some Daffodil Delight ink and ink up the sunshine rays, okay? And then I'm going to stamp this on here like so. Voila. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm not going to re-ink this, but I'm going to stamp it again like this. And it's not going to line up exactly, so don't worry about that part. Then I'm just going to stamp it again on here. And the ink that's left is going to kind of fill that in a little bit. So isn't that so cute? Oh my gosh. I just love that, by the way. Then I'm going to take my Daffodil Delight and stamp the center right in here like that. And I stamp it a couple times just to kind of fill in anything. So first of all, that's like the best sunshine ever. I just love it. Okay. But wait, we're not done yet. We're also going to take and put, by the way, I have this little piece of black we'll need. I'm also going to take and put a little face on here. There's a couple of faces. I think I'm only using one of them, but it doesn't matter. You can use either one. So I'll do that in some black ink. And we'll just add it like so. Aw, so cute. Okay. Next up, what I'm going to do, and I'm just going to throw all this to the side for right now. Next up, what I'm going to do is open a whole bunch of ink pads. And the beauty of this is that it can be really any color combination that you want. I'm going to start with Fresh Freesia, move on to Highland Heather. Of course, Bermuda Bay. You could also use Coastal Cabana. It's really up to you. Coastal Cabana, of course, being the color that lets us know God loves us. Okay, so I'm going to take my dots, and just like before, I'm going to create a little border. And when I say just like before, I'm going to alternate flipping them. Okay, so I did it that direction one time. I'm going to quick clean my stamp, and then I'm going to ink it up with my next color, and I flipped it. So the next color is different. Okay, so I did Fresh Freesia, Highland Heather. Next up is Bermuda Bay. Okay, and we're flipping and we're stamping. So that was Bermuda. Then I'm going to go to Granny Apple Green. We'll get rid of these quick. And Daffodil Delight, and then Flirty Flamingo. Okay, that was clean, all good. So I'm flipping my design, and there is my Granny Apple Green. I cleaned my stamp, and now I'm going to stamp it in Daffodil Delight, like so. Cleaning my stamp yet again. So important to clean those stamps. I'm going to stamp it in Flirty Flamingo. Oops, flipping first. All right, and finally, I'm going to end with a little Melon Mambo. Okay, so I flipped this like that. Oh, and actually, I'm going to do one more color just because I can, and why not? And that last color is going to be Poppy Parade. So let me get rid of these, and then we'll do Poppy Parade. And really, you can do whatever color scheme you want on this. It's so fun to just kind of play with different color combinations, you know, like a traditional rainbow or not. So that's a fairly traditional rainbow. Okay, so I've got that. And then I've got my just ridiculously happy and super cute sunshine. So let's, of course, adhere this to the other circle. Okay, like so. Oh my gosh, it's just so cute. Then we're going to take this and adhere this to our Flirty Flamingo piece. Like that. Just a little skinny strip sticking out. Okay, and you could pop this layer up if you wanted. I'm not going to, because I'm going to pop up the sunshine. So we'll just stick that down on our card, and then just, this is so happy I can't hardly even stand it. I'm just telling you. Okay, and then the next thing we're going to do is add our sentiment. Now, we did use the Sunny Sentiments, but there are really cute sentiments that come in the Sharing Sunshine stamp set. So let's use that on our little strip of black. I'm going to drop my little embossing buddy on here. And I'm going to stamp this in Versamark, and we're going to heat emboss in white because I literally can't help myself. I love the look of heat embossing on, you know, white on black, especially over bright colors. I just think it's so cool. And also, what did I do with my powder? I put it away, people. What was I thinking? Also, if you could help me out and give me a thumbs up, that would just rock my world. That is so helpful when you guys give me thumbs up. The people at YouTube just really like that. Okay. So I'm kind of flicking this. This didn't stamp the best, but that's okay. It's a little crooked, which is going to kind of bug me. I'm not going to lie, but I'm not going to redo it. My friend used to say, oh, just give it to somebody you don't like as much. And I'm thinking, if somebody's getting one of my handmade cards, they're going to have to be somebody I think is pretty awesome. I'm just saying. Now, somebody asked me why I embossed from the bottom before, and I actually typically do that. And the reason is because I can see better, especially when I'm shooting videos. I can see better. Sorry, I had to look to make sure I got it all. I can see a little better when it's from behind, and then also the flicking of the little speckles of powder. Sometimes that happens, and if you do it from behind, it doesn't happen as much. Okay, now the next, we're not done yet. The next thing is I gotta find my ribbon. Ah, where'd it go? I hate when I lose my ribbon. It was under the bingo numbers. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is take and just tie a bow with my ribbon, and then I'm gonna slip it kind of under the corner. I realize there's not really a corner on a card with a circle, but there is a little bit. I'll show you. Okay. I'll take my scissors and snip that, and then I'm just going to, oh, those are too long. There we go. Then I'm going to glue dot this and stick it kind of under the corner right here, this corner, like so. And oh, it's so cute. You could put some sequins on here, but I kind of feel like there's plenty going on, so sequins aren't necessary. But isn't this just the cutest? Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna do another game of bingo and one more card. And then of course we're gonna draw for our mystery stamping. Ooh, where did my mystery stamping tickets go? They must be on here someplace. Ooh, I know I had them. Oh, I got my bingo numbers. Ooh, this is not good, you guys. I had all my tickets written out and everything. Where, oh, where did they sneak off to? My desk is even clean, so, like, that's not good. Hold on, we'll find them. Or will we? Yikes. Okay, I know they're here. Cleaning up, looking under stuff. That's always where I find it, is under. Opening drawers. No, no, no. Let me quick look on my desk. Okay, so seriously, I'm I'm not seeing them. Okay, we're going to stamp our next card. We'll do the drawing. Don't worry. Someone will win. I even did pink tickets so I could find them easy. That figures. Okay, we'll get there, I promise. We're going to do our last card in the meantime. And this card is another cutie patootie. First of all, the colors already have me practically giddy. Okay, so on this one, we're going to start with a Coastal Cabana card base. You knew I had to, right? I mean, for sure I did. I fold my card. I know, right? I can find things when my room is a disaster too. I'm actually pretty good. I didn't, you know, I put my stuff away pretty good, but these tickets, I know I had them. And that does make me just a teeny bit crazy because I know I had them. Ugh. I wonder, the only thing I did right before I went live is I went out into my other room to grab a packet for tonight. And I wonder if I had them in my hand. Kind of one of my favorite sayings around here is that I can't be trusted with paper in my hand because I will set it down and then never find it again. I do that kind of a lot. Actually, my assistants give me a hard time for it, and it's true. I always tell them I cannot be trusted with paper. Okay, but I promise we will draw names even if we have to do it later. Okay, so I've got a piece of pale papaya. Of course, we've got our Flirty Flamingo, and then I've got my card base, which is Coastal Cabana. And isn't that just the cutest color combination? It's just so happy. Okay, so I'm going to take and pull out some of my DSP once again. I'm going to flip it to the bright side. I want this super, super cute strippy pattern. And we're going to do a little cut on here. I want this to be 1.5 inches wide. So I'll just cut this to 1.5 inches. And then I'm going to show you a little trick. Now we used to have the triple banner punch, which I used a lot to cut the little banner ends, and that got retired. So many of you probably have that punch because I used it a lot, and I know a lot of you got it. But another option is this tailored tag punch. So if you just center up your design here, and then punch the end, voila. Okay, so that's another little trick for you. Okay, so this strip is going to kind of go on our card like this. I'm just giving you a layout because what I want to do next is take this cute little squiggle swirl and stamp this on here like so. So I'm just going to go around like this. Oh, wait. I want to do one other thing first. And this is just because I'm kind of anal about my squiggles and I want to make sure that they're all lined up just right. Okay, so I'm going to take my Flirty Flamingo ink and stamp my A Happy Hello. This is from the Sunny Sentiments. And I want to stamp it kind of right up here like that. So cute. And then we'll continue on with our squiggles. And this way they're all nice and evenly spaced out. Because sometimes I'm anal about certain things. Not everything. Okay. And that's probably good. So we don't need like a gazillion of them. It's just a fun little background. But I do need to put one right there. Okay. So cute. The Sherry's asking what set the dots came from. That's the first set I used, Art in Bloom. Okay. Then, we need to do our little circle. So I've got my circle in Pale Papaya. So I'm going to stamp the center in Pale Papaya ink on here. And then I want to add the face once again. And we used that on black ink last, so I think it would be a really good idea if we cleaned it off, because we're going to stamp it with our Flirty Flamingo ink this time. And I'm just going to stamp that on there like so. And then we also have a little circle image, and I'm going to take that and stamp it. I'm going to ink it up with my pale papaya, and you might have to stamp it a couple times just for it to show up, depending on how well inked your ink pad is. My ink pad looks like it needs re-inking. It's getting there though. So I'm just going to stamp that. You can see I'm just going over it a few times. But there it goes. So got cute little cheeks on our sweet little sunshine. Now on the bigger one, we're going to take the sun rays. These are like just the dash line ones. And I'm going to stamp these on here like so. Okay. And by the way, before you do this the first time, I highly recommend just practicing doing it on a scrap paper, just so you can kind of feel how it goes together. And yes, this is such a happy set. It's just so fun. They're just happy cards. I agree. Okay, now I'm going to pop this, the center portion up onto my circle, and then I'm going to position this on my card. I also am going to adhere my DSP. Oh, look at the back side of this, by the way. That is fun stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to adhere this, and I kind of like to do that. I just do. Okay. Stamping keeps you sane. Totally. I agree. Me too. I always say it's the best therapy, and at the end you have a little something, which is kind of nice. I used to always giggle. One of the most sweet people I know was on my team. She died a couple years ago, bless her heart, but she always giggled because her husband liked to golf and she liked to stamp, and she said stamping was so much better because you have something at the end. At golf, she goes, all he has is frustration. So I had to giggle about that because I would agree. Okay, so now I'm going to take some of my Flirty Flamingo ribbon and tie a little bow on here. Actually, I'm going to tie a knot. I've done a bow. We'll do a knot. I want people who aren't super confident with bows to not feel bad. A knot is just as good as a bow. Okay. Apparently I have a scrap of ribbon on my thing here. Oh, that's right. I did add that. I was cleaning out my drawer, you guys, and I had just a little bit left of my roll of ribbon. I combined. I'm telling you, things are looking good around the creativity cave. It's good stuff. You know, you really got to clean out like once a year or something. We actually clean a little more often than that. I really like I have assistants now, and they are really good at keeping me on track. I'm literally incapable of doing this on my own otherwise. Okay, so I'm going to adhere this. Ooh, I see there are some people who also golf and stamp. I know my upline is a big golfer. There we go. Okay. Is that not just the stinking cutest? But wait, there's more. Okay. So we had to get some of these other colors of our sequins on here. And actually, we could give away with some blue ones too. I'm feeling like the yellow would be best. So one thing we could totally do, and I'm going to test this and you can decide if you like it, is, oh, look at that. I do like stamping them on here just because I think it's nice, but it really kind of highlights it even more with the sequins. So I'm actually going to leave it like that. You could put a few more sequins on if you wanted, but I think this is kind of perfect. So yes, it is a super happy card. I told you these card projects were awesome. Now, if you are watching this and you were not registered for game night, I still have a few packets left. You are welcome to register and you will still get all of the Make and Take goodness delivered to you, which is still an awesome value for your money. And we're going to play one last game of bingo, and then Dina is going to try and figure out what the heck happened to the tickets with all the names for Mystery Stampin'. Okay. Wendy said her boobs got in the way of her swing and it was frustrating. Oh my gosh. That is kind of hysterical. I like can feel it only because I believe I would have the same problem. I never thought, well, we'll just leave it at that. Anyway, first number is 3. Next number is 6. Wouldn't it be crazy if it was 9? Nah. 29 though. 3, 6, 29. 28. 14. I know, we're kicking them off quick, right? Ooh, paper is your favorite part of game night packets. I know, mine too. All right, our next number is 25. And 2. Okay, here we go. Ooh, Cindy's already got BIN. So does Tina. Awesome, awesome. 11. Ooh, Tina's got BING. Oh my gosh. Things are happening tonight, people. Things are happening. All right. Are you ready? Number 4. Number 7. Ooh, Tracy's got BING. Diana's asking how much the packet is. It is $40, and that includes shipping to you. And there's 25-ish dollars in products in there for you. Sue Ellen has BING. Woohoo! Are you ready? 22. Okay, here we go. Number 5. I don't think we've had 5 tonight, have we? Tracy's got BING. Lori's got BING. Oh my goodness. Mary's got BING. Madonna's got BING. It's getting exciting, you guys. Terry's got it. Are you ready? Anna's got it. Oh my gosh. This next number is crucial. Here it comes. Our next number is 24. April, oh my gosh. I was really thinking I'd have a bingo. Catherine has butt kiss. No, it's bingo. Bingo, Catherine. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Our next number is 19. So exciting. Ooh, 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 ooh. Do I see a bingo? I see 2 bingos. The first bingo I see is Tina. The next one is Sue Ellen. So let's see what's happening here. Oh my gosh. I knew this was going to be exciting. Okay, so Tina, let's check your numbers. Okay. Tina. Where's my paper? I gotta have my paper. Okay. Tina, she had 2, 6. Oh, Miss Tina, yes, 2, 6, 19, 25, and 28. She looks good. Oh, Madonna, your mom went to sleep. Are you kidding me? It's the most exciting game. Well, give her a hug, and I hope she had a good time, even though she's asleep. I understand it's late, and I am pretty sure you're in the Eastern time zone, too, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, Sue Ellen, let's check your numbers. Sue Ellen had 2, 3, 7, 19, and 28. Sue Ellen is good as well. So Sue Ellen, I will send you a consolation prize. Oh, I see another bingo that came in late. Sandra, let's check her numbers really quick. Sorry. Let's quick check Sandra's. Sandra had 4. 4. Ooh, Sandra, I don't see 4. Am I missing this? Oh, no, there's 4. Sorry. 4, 11, 22, 24, and 30. I don't see 30. So, Sandra, you do not have bingo. Sorry about that. There's no 30 on here. I don't remember calling 30 on this game anyway. Just double checking. This was a 3 and you had 30, just so we're clear. Okay, so our big winner was Tina, and our consolation prize was Sue Ellen. Game 4 is Tina. And then consolation prize was Sue Ellen. So congratulations to both of you ladies. So Tina, you get a $100 gift certificate, or shopping spree. And then Sue Ellen, we will put a consolation prize in your packet for you when we ship it out tomorrow. And then, okay, guys, I seriously don't even know what is up with my tickets. But I'm going to give you a couple of announcements, and especially if those announcements might reveal my tickets. We'll see. I don't think so, but so a couple of announcements. First off, thank you all so much for being here. If you still want to register to get your make and take packet, you can certainly do that. The link to register is in the description of this video. Just click on the see more, or the little arrow, and all that information will be there. Our next Stampin' Game Night workshop is the second Tuesday, the second Tuesday of August. And I can't remember the date, but I want to say it's like, I'm not sure. I don't know. So I won't say it, but it's always the second Tuesday of the month, the 10th. Thank you, Wendy. And then, Jan, no, you just email me. Don't do anything. Just email. If you would like to place an order for any of the supplies I used tonight or anything else, I really appreciate your orders. That helps me so much when you order. If you do shop my online store, please use the host code M774SPS3, and you will receive a fabulous gift when your order hits $50. It is the Expressions in Ink All-Star Tutorial Bundle. There's 12 video tutorials in here that are amazing. And this is my gift when you spend $50 in my online store. And that is going on all month long. So check that out. And what's really awesome is we used the paper from this was part of your kit tonight. So really fun. All right, my friends, I hope that you have a most fantastic evening tonight. Thank you so much for stamping with me. When I find those darn tickets, I will go live in the Facebook group and draw the winner. That way you guys can see the live happening. And then that person who wins will get $100 shopping spree as well. So congratulations. I promise we'll make sure there is a winner for mystery stamping, even though my dang tickets, I have a feeling they might be out in my other room. So we'll check there, but I will let you know. Otherwise, thanks again, guys, for being here tonight. I hope you will join me next month on the 10th for another fun night, and we will see you